my name is Buipelo and I'm from Johannesburg in South Africa. I am a woman in tech, and just to give you a little bit of a background about me, initially I wanted to become a CA. Yes, guys, I wanted to be a chartered accountant. So just after high school, I was like, I am very good at accounting. I'm very passionate about it, so why not? You know, but God in His mind had different plans for me, guys. God really, like, when He does not want you in certain spaces, I believe He will continue pushing you. Pushing you until He gets you to where He wants you to be. So after all the trials I went through, I ended up in the tech industry, right? So yeah, I'm here and I love it here. I won't lie, it's amazing. Now I know people want to know if it's possible to become a tech professional, I guess, without a CS degree. CS being computer science. It's very possible. It's very, very possible. Um, just to give examples of the kind of jobs you would land, you'd either be a software developer or software engineer. Now, these two terms vary depending on, the different countries, but software developers and software engineers pretty much do the same thing. You can either choose to be just a front end developer or a back end developer or full stack. So if you're just front end, you're dealing with the front end part, back end part. And then if you want to be full stack, it's the whole shebang, both front and back end. But if you want me to go into depth with these, I'll definitely be more than happy to do so in the next videos. Yeah, you can also be a data scientist, a business analyst. Those are the ones I can think of for now. Or you can also become a UX slash UI designer. So that's your user interface slash user experience designer. So these are the people who make websites beautiful. So if you like that kind of stuff, then this one is also for you. Now you're probably thinking, but then does this make my computer science degree invaluable? Or if you are considering, going for the degree, I'm not discouraging anyone from getting the degree. If you want to get a degree, then go for it. Like, you have my full support. I'm not gonna lie, you're making the right decision either way. Tech is the way to go. However, companies are more focused on the skill. So how well can you do your job? And, can you debug a system? Can you, apply whatever you know and be an efficient worker, be a great asset to the team? That's what they're more focused on. Because remember, the tech industry is a very fast growing industry. You need to be on your toes. You need to be here. So you can't always just be focusing on having just the certificate to your name without really having the skills, without being up to date, without knowing new concepts, without knowing new ways to go about, solutions within your workspace and so forth. So I am gonna emphasize, companies focus more on the skill, and it is what it is. Now, how can you go about it? So you can either go for the free online sites. There are a lot of online sites, like which you can actually do this, right? And they actually have certifications. But I highly recommend this route if you are like very new, because it's self-paced, and there's no rush and there's no money that you're investing into it. It's all free. You're taking your time. You're kind of seeing if this is for you, or you're giving yourself a challenge, like self-paced. And you can also go through a boot camp. Now, boot camps I highly recommend. So boot camps go on for 6 to 12 months, and some actually go for as short as 3 months. A boot camp is an intense way of going about it. forget about the months thing to it. Forget about the fact that it's 6 to 12 months. It's quite intense. So companies will actually love the fact that if you can do such great work, like if you can do something so major in such a short space of time, then you are definitely quite a great asset to them. So I highly recommend boot camps, and in the next videos, I will most definitely give you links to the different sites. So when I was a freelancer on Upwork, I was doing basic services such as data entry, basic accounting practices, and I was a virtual assistant. But it was pretty rough because the market is saturated. However, in the tech industry, there was quite a huge market for freelancers. So the nice thing also about being in a boot camp is that as you go, you acquire certain skills which you'll be ready to utilize before you even finish with the boot camp, right? So let's say from the first and second month, you'll be able to build a very beautiful website. I'm not even lying, you know. So that's the nice thing. So while you're still probably just going through the boot camp, get yourself some extra cash there, freelancing and so forth. So do make sure that you tune in for the next video. So this is where I'll be explaining more about the different kinds of boot camp institutions, rather. Yeah, the different institutions where you can enroll, the processes, as well as their locations. So if you really like this, please give it a thumbs up, and until next time, goodbye.